On a ship. Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
68!
So let's
Yeah.
fun
Woo!
names.
These are names people have made up so far.
Yep. Yep.
Gonna go Carl. Let's see.
I like how we've had like some Jeremys and things like that.
That's great.
We've got ear loops. People here at 5 p.m. They use an interpreter. Signs it.
Yeah, sure. Hi, hello. My name is Leo. I'm going to be the games master for this hour and until 10 o'clock this evening. This is a tabletop role-playing game, which, for those of you who may be uninitiated, means the 4 players on my left and right each have individual characters in a fantasy setting that they are playing, and they will interact with the worlds that we, the GMs, have created. And we, the GMs, myself on this hour, will play everything else. We play the enemies, the allies, the monsters, even the waves on the sea as they go along. And we mediate using dice just so that things are fair, or as the case may be, hilariously unfair from time to time, depending on what gets rolled. Just to catch you up with the story so far, we have, like Kat mentioned, this is the 68th hour, so a lot's happened. But general overview, you are crew members on the scientific research vessel, the Spirit of the Horizon, who, in awakening an evil god, cast it was heavy. Cast a spell, an unknown spell that was written on a stone tablet, and flung yourselves across reality. And you don't know where you are, and you're basically looking to try and recreate the magic tablet so you can get home and back to the Cold War that you left, that you were part of. In the very last hour, having returned to the Trocan Caldera as heroes, Queen Abelzim received the crew members of the Spirit of Horizon, lavished them with gifts, gave them the freedom of the city of Luness, and then as they came back to the port to go and find some more gunpowder for their cannon, because in the last adventure somebody nicked all their gunpowder and used it to blow up a military cordon. Like I said, a lot's happened. But what's important, what you need to know, is that you found a pirate, Salty Jen, one of the barons of a place called Port Trouble, had invaded your ship, taken over. You don't know where your crew is, presumably tied up somewhere down in the hold, and they had brutally murdered the captain of the guard of Luness, and hung him from the front main head as a trophy or a warning or whatever. And just as the last hour finished, combat had begun between Salty Jen, this unnaturally beautiful pirate, and the crew, the 4 members of the crew that aren't tied up. Before we jump straight into that, we're going to get everybody to introduce themselves. We'll go Chloe, Johnny, and then you two. Fantastic. Tell us your names, and your characters' names, and crucially, give us a little bit of context of what they do on the Spirit of the Horizon, this scientific military research vessel. Chloe.
So my name's Chloe. I'm playing Relora Ellenville, who technically Commander Relora Ellenville. She was only recently appointed to the post of Commander. Before that, she was the ship's translator, so not even in the Navy or anything like that. But there's been a lot of shifting since they teleported. And so, yeah, everyone kind of knows her because of her ridiculous promotion recently, which she's not dealing with all that well.
Johnny.
Hello, I'm Johnny. I'm playing Alistair von de Comte. He is a dwarven bard, though he's not very dwarfy at all. He is the ship's scribe, and he fancies himself a writer extraordinaire.
I am Scorchflame. I am the ship's fighter, and I just get told to kill people.
Is that
A member of the Marines, perhaps.
Marine? Yes.
Yeah.
I get told to go places and kill people.
How-
That's basically my job.
How do you spell scorch? What was it?
Scorch flame?
Scorch flame.
Yeah.
Scorch
Awesome.
flame.
What's your dex score there?
My deck score is 14 plus 2.
Actually, yours
Cool.
is really high.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ollie. I am playing Carl, the rogue halfling,
Awesome.
who is a cook on the the SS.
Sorry,
The
just
Spirit of the
the
Horizon.
Spirit of the
On the
Horizon.
Spirit of the Horizon. But I'm not a very good cook. But I needed to get on a ship to get out of whatever the name of the port was that we just left. So I'm gonna put my phone on silent.
Reminds me of the Night Manager.
Yeah, exactly the night manager.
Hopefully you're as good a fighter as he is as well. What's your dexterity score there? It's the second one in your
18
attributes box.
Plus
18.
4.
Yeah, 18.
Well, you're
Yay.
going first, mate. So I hope you're ready for that. Can we get some combat music when you're good, Cat?
Oh, I've got to fight the thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll,
Okay.
we'll
So-
all fight it, but you're going first.
What happens is Brina, the gnomish wizard, and the amazing Dench, the half-orc, half-fork bard, are overcome with this golden glowing teleportation magic, and it grows very bright, and then they're gone, and in their place stand Scorchflame and Carl, the halfling cook. Hey, listen, I'm not here to judge anybody's names. Scorchflame is probably a nickname that he's got, right?
It's just another name I've redeemed any character.
Exactly. Yeah, no,
Carl
exactly.
is not a
He's
nickname.
probably something called I don't know, Philip in real life. Philip Scorchflame. No, Scorchflame. So, it's standing in front of you is the now ever so slightly bleeding pirate who grits her filthy teeth at you. Actually, can you roll a d20 for me
Okay,
So
that's
it's that
this
one, yeah.
and add your wisdom modifier?
So
Okay,
that's
I can
this
do that.
plus 1.
Wisdom just
20.
20.
19 plus 1.
Yeah, 19 plus 1.
20. As you're looking at this pirate, so from different angles, she looks slightly different. Her teeth jump from being this beautiful, pearly white, the best teeth you've ever seen on the high seas, to being what you'd more expect from a pirate, as sort of a slightly scurvied, misaligned teeth. And you think that's strange for a moment. And as you think it's strange, she comes in to hit you with her cutlass.
Oh,
Can you tell me what your armor class is, please?
17. Thank you.
17. Okay, well we've rolled a 19, an 8, a 17, and a 20. Yeah, she hits you.
She hits me good.
She hits you a couple of times. Yeah.
Can he use uncanny dodge? He does have uncanny dodge.
Sure. Yeah, he can use uncanny dodge for one of the attacks.
Okay, so that
Okay.
just means that you react to it,
And
so
you-
you take less
You
damage.
probably want to
Okay.
use it for this first one because it's. I rolled 2 6s.
Oh.
So, and I
Oh my god!
just did it again.
Can I die in this game?
Yes.
You do have two potions of greater healing though.
You do. Yeah.
On
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, I just realised I've second went, thank God.
Yes.
Oh,
So that's 7, 15, 22.
We have people who can revive
20.
the dead on board.
Okay.
You.
I'm okay with dying.
That's good to know. As this cutlass swishes through the air, cutting through your cloth, you desperately just do these fluid movements that shouldn't seem possible, but somehow you manage to move from here to here without any movement in between. And it mitigates the damage a little bit, but you still take 23 points of damage.
Okay, what
So
do I do with
basically
that?
you take 23 away from that.
Okay, and can I write it here?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your total, just so that people have context?
It was on 44, I'm now on 21.
So yeah, half is
Not
health.
doing very well.
Half is health. That's not great. It's now your turn. You can respond if you want.
So what's a good, what should I do? Do I want to have a go
Don't
at
worry
her?
about that. Think about more what would the character do, and we'll try and worry about the mechanics
How
for
would
you.
Carl the cook face this?
Okay, that's a good question.
Carl the cook with a dodgy past.
Carl the cook
Oh,
with
yeah.
the dodgy past. Okay. I reckon he'd peg it. I reckon I'm running away.
Absolutely. So that's fine.
Oh, can I actually climb? I want to climb up the mast.
Absolutely. How I'm going to say that in mechanical terms, just so that you know for future, is you use the disengage action,
Sure.
and then you take your cunning action to dash,
Okay.
which means you can double your movement speed,
Yeah.
and you just
I'm up
Yeah.
there.
up the mast.
Cool. Okay.
You do a combat roll out of melee with her, and just climb up.
Okay.
And that's your full turn.
Yeah.
On this occasion, you'll be able to respond again when we come back around to you.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you're
I
just
can do
like
that.
bleeding at the top of the mast.
Yeah, you're tending to your wounds. Relora, you see all of this happen.
I'm disappointed in Carl. First off.
He's only a chef. Although Michael Salmon,
Yeah, our other chefs
the
are
head chef,
amazing.
Michael Salmon, has been very successful in the past.
Right, how far is it to the captain's quarters? Because I want to see if he's still in there. I'm worried about him.
It's about 20 feet.
Okay, I want to peg it to the captain's quarters. I want to look in the window. Is he actually still in there?
He is still in there. There is a member just before you peg it to the captain's quarters. Aha, we told you this would happen. Just before you peg it to the captain's quarters, you are aware that there is one of Salty Jen's bodyguard stood in front of the captain's door. And in fact, you see slight dents in the wood where he's been trying to knock on the door and get through it.
Okay, Salty Jen's bodyguard. I want to take both my daggers.
Yep.
Kind of, I don't know, I assume I can see his back because he's been trying to...
Well, he is now very aware of this combat that's going on.
Okay, well then it's into his front, just
Yep.
both of my daggers.
Roll an attack roll.
So that's... Oh god damn it. That's a 10. And that's an 8! I'm not doing
Yeah,
well.
both of those miss. As the daggers come in.
Oh, okay. Oh no, you do that and then I've got a bonus.
Okay, as the daggers come in, the bodyguard just parries with his cutlass, very Peter Pan versus Hook kind of thing.
Because I've seen Carl run up this thing,
Yeah,
and I'm meant to be a leader, I'm meant to be the
You-
commander of this
you
ship.
are.
I want to give him bardic inspiration
absolutely.
to help him.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Basically, it means because
To
I'm a
help
bard, I have to sing you a really quick song.
Okay. Cool.
That gives you an ability later. So she's not very good at songs when it's a combat situation because it's quite busy. Carl, please come down the mast. Please come down it really fast. I know you're only just a cook, but if you could please take a look at your weapons that are in your hand and just kill someone, please, Carl.
Sure, yeah, please.
And that
Carl,
means-
you hear these beautiful rhymes drifting up towards you, but very panicked, strumming. Take a D8 inspiration die, which
Okay.
Chloe, you'll help him with that for the next
Basically,
moment.
if you were to roll.
Alistair and Scorchflame, I would like you to roll up. You've both got a dexterity score of 14, so I'd like you to roll a d6. Just roll your normal one, and we'll see who goes first.
5, 6.
6. Alistair, you go first.
I would like to
Yep.
make Salty Jen laugh.
Oh,
God, yes. God, this is his signature move. This.
yes.
You casting hideous laughter.
I'm
The spell
casting
hideous laughter.
laughter. Salty Jen.
How do you make her laugh?
I get her attention. I go, "Oi, Salty!
And she looks over.
I don't find you attractive in the least bit."
And she smirks, and then she begins to chuckle like, "That's not true." What's your DC?
14.
Ooh. And it's wisdom, yeah?
Yeah.
She gets 14. She rolled 14.
Ah.
You can come and confirm that if you want.
Yeah,
But she starts to chuckle, and you're like, yes,
Yes, it's working."
the spell has worked. And then she stops chuckling, like, yes, you do. And she raises her sword
And
towards
then I
you.
just go, "Yes, I do."
Have you got anything else for us, Alistair?
I am going to bonus action my friend Relora,
Oh, you get inspiration from
Hey!
us.
and I'm going to sing to her, "Talented, I'll help you be talented. Right now your prose are pretty poor and your songs are more, but I'm sure that soon you'll be very, very talented, like me.
Wonderful. You know, I feel like there's a show in that.
I'll write it when I'm not
They've
playing.
been a bit competitive so far, being both bards.
Um,
Relora begrudgingly takes that inspiration.
Okay. Your movement, Alistair?
I am going to just stare Salty right in the face.
Stare her down.
I'm just going to do that.
She's striding beginning to stride towards you now as Scorch Flame acts.
So I will.
So around you, you see 3 of Jen's honor guard, and then this beautiful pirate who is just about to stride towards your dwarf friend. The honor guard look pretty tough on their own, but Jen looks really difficult. She looks real tough. And then there's another one off to the right, where Relora's fighting him in front of the captain's cabin, and then above you, your friend Carl, who always makes you the best sandwiches. You know, you've got a soft spot for Carl. He's bleeding up in the rigging somewhere.
We've got a great
And
team.
salty. Friend, not friend. Charging you.
Okay, Salty Jen in particular. Cool, fantastic. So you just release a roar.
I just charge.
Fantastic. You just run straight at Salty Jen, swinging your. What are you using there?
Longsword.
A long sword. Fantastic. Make your attack rolls. I think you get 2 of them, do you?
I'm trying to look for.
7th level fighter. It's just him.
Aye, +8.
Plus 8. Yeah. So you'll want your D20 there.
7.
Plus 8 is
50.
hits. Roll damage for me,
It's 1d8 +5.
which will be that one.
2 +5. 7.
7. That's good. And your second attack.
17 plus the 8.
Yeah, that definitely
Nine,
hits.
nine,
Yeah.
Damage. 7 again.
7 again. That's good.
Have the effect I wanted. I was hoping it would be shining.
Actually, you just opened just a couple of small cuts in her leather armor.
I'm actually going to do my action surge because I'd rather she doesn't end up attacking me.
Absolutely, and you look inside yourself and you just. It's been a long time since Scorch Flame has seen battle, and you just feel the adrenaline scream through your veins.
Okay. 13 plus.
7 is 20, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, damage. 8.
Ooh, that's
plus
good.
5 is
13.
13.
Yeah, so that's. Yeah, that's that. That's a secret number. Go on. And you get 1 more attack.
Come on, high. Gives a 20. Gives a 19
Or a 19, yeah.
3.
That one misses. At this stage, Jen is onto your attack patterns. You're being very sort of blasé about them, and then the 4th one comes in. She just easily parries it with her cutlass.
I made a mistake here.
Yeah, now she's focused on you. She's like, oh, you're going down.
I've done a distraction. Help me!
And she comes in with her, actually. She is going to, for now, she's going to come in with her 4 attacks. Yeah? What's your armor class there?
19.
Scorch Flame, 19. Despite this,
Oh.
I'm afraid I'm not. Actually, the first one is an 18. The second one is like a 24, so that one hits. And that's a natural 18, so that one will hit. And then the other one's a 12. So 2 of her attacks hit you as she comes with an alarming speed back at you with the cutlass. You're really struggling to be able to parry these. That's for 20 points of damage as she slashes away at you. Yeah.
If Scorch Flame was to express, kind of on a numerical level, how he was feeling.
From 1 to ow, I'm in pain. Please just kill me now.
He's,
Oh god.
his maximum I can see is 67, if that's what you want.
Okay. Just intrigued to see how everyone's doing.
I
Yeah.
can go another few rounds. I can go another round like this, but then I got to pull out, take some health, and back and I go.
You're looking around, and the honor guard is watching Jen make mincemeat of the lot of you. and is just staying back. They're super confident that their captain's got this, and they've always enjoyed spectating a good fight as much as they enjoy getting stuck in. So they just stay there doing nothing. Bringing us back up to Carl, up in the rigging.
Yeah, so Carl's just realised that Carl has, when he pegged out the rigging, he has a short bow.
He does.
I reckon that when
It
he's
was a
up in the
very
rigging,
good move.
he's licking himself clean, and then he's like, oh, okay, I'm going to have a few pings. So how many pings can I have at Jen?
Okay, well, first what I'd like you to do is roll an acrobatics check,
Okay.
just to make sure that you're not going to fall over as you're arching off of this rigging.
Ah, yes. That's okay. 13 plus 10. 23.
that was
very
dangerous
close
for a
to
moment.
a 5.
It lingered on a 5 and then rolled over to a 13. Yeah, you're fine. You've probably done this before, to be honest. You've lived on this ship for months now, and you just wind your arm around the rigging, and you can get one shot of her, Jen.
Okay.
But she doesn't know where you are anymore because she's
Yeah.
been distracted by Alistair
So I
and
get
Scorchflame.
one of
So
these
this
things.
counts
Gets
as a
rolled-
sneak
gets rolled
attack.
back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so help.
So you still need to do an attack roll.
Yes,
right?
he does. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
roll
so-
that one first.
It's only a 15. You should. Odds are good.
Nope.
Oh, you've got you. You do. He still has his bardic. Does he have a
He does have bardic inspiration.
Is
You
now a
can-
good time for that? Yeah. Let's do it.
If you get like at least a 3, then you'll hit.
Otherwise, it's a waste of.
Otherwise, you've
It's
just shot and
useless.
missed.
So again, odds are good.
Go on. Come
Okay,
on,
I can
Carl.
do it. I can.
Come
Oh,
on.
that bardic
You can
inspiration's taking me over. Oh, 7.
Yes! And you go to aim at Jen, and you realise your breathing's off because of how much damage you took just now, and then the words that Renora spoke to you come through your mind, and you're just like, okay.
Gonna do
And,
this.
and you breathe out as you release your arrow,
Yeah.
striking Jen in the chest,
Uh-huh.
out of nowhere as far as she's concerned. So you roll 5d6
Roll
damage.
5 days. I'll add
I have
them
to roll
up
this
as
5
you go.
times.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
If you're worried about jargon, I'm just, when I say D,
5.
that's how
5.
many
Keep going and
sides
I'll plus
the
them up.
dice have. I don't know.
4.
Okay, so that's 9.
12.
This is going to be a lot.
15.
It's a race. 19.
19, and then it's plus 5 as well.
Yeah, it is.
So that's 24.
24 damage.
Please be dead. Please be dead. Please be stunned for a bit so I can retreat.
I mean, it's done a lot. Like,
We're getting there. We're getting there.
She felt that.
Salty Jen is not having a good time.
She's not. She's distinctly not having a good time. She came to have a good time, and she feels very attacked right now. So
We're still in the alternate reality. We didn't get moved back from the alternate. That's like
No.
that happened ages ago.
That was
Yeah.
ages ago.
yeah, that was
sure.
about you've been in this alternate reality for approaching 3 weeks now.
Right, and we're still looking for that tablet. That's
We're
the
still looking
end
for the
game.
tablet,
Cool,
yeah.
just checking,
Absolutely.
just checking.
Where would you like describe how this arrow strikes Salty Jen for this amount of damage?
So actually, what happens is I got my arrow and I shot one arrow and it was wildly off course.
Yeah.
But it hit the captain's cabin, hit the railing from the captain's cabin, and
Yeah.
splintered some of the wood, and all of the wood splinters shot into Salty Jen's face.
It's actually shrapnel.
It's actually
Yeah,
shrapnel
it's-
damage. Shot into Salty Jen's face. So and then she hurt herself.
Awesome. Relora, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh god damn it! Okay. That's 18.
18.
I managed to
You managed to hit the deck as this shrapnel comes out of nowhere.
Sorry, was that the wrong thing to do?
No,
That's
no, absolutely not.
She just after Relora's dodge it when she's kind of on the deck, she's like, "Good job, Carl."
The honor guard you were fighting does not dodge out of the way.
Yes!
And the shrapnel covers the back of his head, and you can hear him scream as you hit the deck. So yeah, good.
Oh, yay.
I will reward good storytelling. Why not? Cool, Relora, it's now actually your turn.
Oh, is it my turn? Okay, I have to use like half my movement to get back up, don't I?
You
After
do, yeah.
slamming on the deck. But I still want to make my priority is the captain, because if the captain isn't here or he dies, then I'm in charge of the ship and I cannot handle that right now. So I'm gonna try both the
Have inspiration.
I do, yeah. I'm gonna try both the daggers again
Okay, cool.
into this guy.
Into this guy, yeah. Roll.
Yeah. That's a 16.
That hits, I think. Yes.
Oh, and that's a 21.
That will hit as well. Yep.
Gosh.
Roll your damage.
So
Just to be clear, one of these daggers is the Dazzard of Lizard control that you got at the beginning of the
it's
adventure.
my special dagger.
Small curved
So
with golden sort of lizard hilt.
2. That's 4. That's 9 total.
9 total?
Not much, but it's something.
So, wait, he's already taken quite a lot of damage from that shrapnel.
She's feeling a bit
So
hurt. Like Carl's now done more than her. It feels.
He's not looking good. He's not looking good.
Okay.
Roll a perception check for me.
Yep. 20. Non-natural.
Okay, you're now in a position where you managed to get just a glimpse, since this is what Relora's concentrating on. You get a glimpse through the window, and Golan, Captain Golan, is indeed in there with Chauncey, his pet griffin. He's asleep. He's just sleeping through this whole thing. Chauncey's snoring on his chest.
Okay.
I feel like he's lacking his own responsibility.
He's had some tough
Listen.
days. Trust me, he's been through a lot.
Let's just say he wasn't appointed by the Admiralty.
Can I use my remaining movement, having seen that, to make a beeline for Salty Jen, knowing that he's alive? He seems all right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's all I do, I think.
Sorry, the character who's playing the captain is
Oh, is actually
he's
currently
actually
watching the stream.
he's currently
and
watching
tweeting
the stream. He's not
about
happy.
What's going on?
No, I'm here looking up a spell. I'm doing something legitimate.
Yes.
Alistair, it's your turn.
I am going to go over to Salty Jen,
Yeah.
who I think is within reaching distance.
You're a dwarf.
But she was heading towards me.
She was heading towards you, but then she was completely. she was interceded
How far
by
away
Scorch
is
Blade. She's about 20 feet away, so she's within. Yeah, she's within range.
I'm going to go up to her
Yep.
and grab her around the waist. And I'm going to cast Suggestion
Okay.
Oh no! Oh.
and suggest that she drops her blades and kisses me.
Okay.
This is bold even for me.
So that's DC 14, yeah?
Yeah. I hope this works.
It's a critical success.
Yeah, it's a 20. It's,
So you go around behind her, grab her waist, and she just gets this compulsion, and she turns around, and just as you think she's about to lean down and kiss you, she just breathes on you this boozy breath and goes.
so he just looks like he's
Keep
really
the
about
shrapnel
to
out of the
kiss
back.
me.
It's true. She is now flanked by the both of you. Scorch Flame. What are we doing? Just hitting?
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Well, just two. Two bangs. Two bangs.
14 plus the 8 success.
Can I play your PHP?
I'll do my damage for this first one.
Okay. Did you miss the second one?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want me to search for anything?
That's right.
3 plus the 5, that's
8 damage?
8 damage, yep.
Awesome. I just have so many options with Salty Jen.
Oh god.
Did I get bonus damage just for hitting her on the back?
No, you do get a bonus to a hit.
So that was a 3.
Okay, roll that again with advantage, you see.
13 plus.
13, but that one will hit, you see.
4 plus 5, 9.
9 damage, cool. Ooh, I think that just sends her over the edge there. Salty Jen is not happy anymore. She was having fun. She's not anymore. As you... I'm just going to leave that there, Johnny, if you don't mind. As you look at her, Johnny,
Yeah.
she's... Oh, sorry, Alistair. She's no longer this beautiful pirate wench that you meant. She becomes hunched and wizened, and the patch remains in place. And all of you see this. All of you who are looking directly at her. So maybe not Laura. Oh no, you said you were going.
I'm running right
you're
to
right.
her.
No. So all of you see this transformation as she hunches over, and her skin grows a pale, sort of sickening blue colour. Her hair grows long and dark and straggly. And this is a horrific appearance. and I need all 4 of you
Oh no!
to roll a wisdom saving throw. Yes, indeed, a sanity check,
And it's
as it
the
were.
+1 to add.
That's a nice reaction there.
Oh, okay, it's not a good number.
Sorry?
19.
19?
18.
8.
5.
That's not good enough.
Is it plus anything or is it just a
Your
straight?
wisdom.
The saving throw to the right hand
16.
side.
16 is just enough.
Oh, so it's just
I just
Carl.
believed I didn't.
So
Poor
Carl,
He was so promising.
I had a whole thing lined up for the next go, man.
I'm sorry. You are frightened.
Yeah.
You're considered frightened of Salty Jen, which means that you have disadvantage on attacking her. You have disadvantage on attacking her. That means you can roll twice and you take the lower score. And also you're not allowed to move closer to her. And if you are going to use your movement, you must use it to move away.
Okay, intriguing. Does that last for the
But
rest of the game? Or
to
just
be
the one
honest,
turn?
you're allowed to save again at the end of your turn, and you might save out of this.
You can roll and you can resist it, but you can only do that each turn.
Okay, so at the end of the turn, I might then not be frightened
Yeah.
next time. Cool.
Perhaps,
Okay.
perhaps,
Awesome.
depending on your character's
Yeah.
disposition. We'll see. Whose turn was it? It was Salty Jen's, wasn't it? Yeah. She drops into her horrific appearance, and she calls lightning down. Yeah. Calls lightning down on her position.
Dramatic effect.
We have an excellent techie crew working on this show. On her, around her. So I need Alistair and Scorchflame to roll dexterity saving throws, please.
Plus Rebec's.
Oh no. 11.
11. That's a fail, unfortunately.
13.
13 is also a fail.
Just, I might make it out.
Yeah. So the two of you, 19. Is that 6? Yeah, 15. So the two of you take 25 points of lightning damage as this lightning bolt comes from the rolling storm clouds that are above the Trocken Caldera and just crashes into the decks around you, and you're both thrown back slightly.
I want to HP.
You're on 2 HP.
Everyone does have 2 potions of greater healing.
Yes.
You can take that as a bonus action.
Oh, awesome.
20.
Yeah. Everyone on the
25.
crew's been
25
instructed to have them on them
20.
because it's
That
been
was
quite
fine.
dangerous lately.
I'm at 22, so
Probably salty
I'm gonna
juggling
leave this one
issues.
for you
Yeah.
for a bit. I'm gonna pull out for a bit.
You have a greater healing potion, just so you know you can take that as bonus action.
Oh, can I?
Yes, it's 4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
I'm not getting paid nothing.
You're not getting paid enough for this, no.
You were 1 day away from retirement. I mean, so sad.
You're too old for this. Right, it is now the guard's turn, and the guard that you oh
Yeah,
yeah.
everyone has a turn. It's fine. He's nearest me.
He's going to try and break down the captain's door again. He's terrible. The other 4 are actually they have to save against horrific appearance as well. One of them throws himself overboard just from the sight of his captain and what she truly is. The other 2 that remain on deck in the combat start to circle closer. They're willing to help Salty Jen out if it looks like she's getting a bit chancy.
Right, now then. Now it's my
Now
turn.
then,
Right,
now then.
Can you, where I am up on this mast, right?
Yeah.
Where are these guards? Are the guards between Salty Jen and me? Or is Salty
So
Jen on
you're-
one side and the guards on the other side?
You are 50 feet in the air right now.
I'm saying hypothetically, if I grabbed the rope, if
Yeah.
I was like, I'm done with this, if I grabbed the rope, swung down from the mast and tried to take out one of the guards, does the frightened stop me from doing that?
Yes, it would.
Okay, cool.
If you move, you can move directly away from her towards the front of the ship, if you want.
I was more thinking,
Or
yeah,
you can go up.
further.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the crow's nest. Yeah, that's.
No,
that's what
you're
I'm-
halfway up the mast.
Oh, I'm halfway up the
yeah,
mast.
the crow's nest is a little way further.
So
that's why you
would that
need
be my
to
whole
say-
time going to the crow's nest?
You've still got, you've got like your short bow. And
Well, that's because I'm a bit. Could I go to the event
Because
at the
you're a
shop?
rogue, no, it wouldn't.
Okay. In that case, wait. So do I have to shoot and then run, or run and then shoot?
It's up to you.
I'm gonna run and then shoot.
Okay, cool. You just climb further up and land in the crow's nest, and you see this knocked out elf in the crow's nest, who you know as Aladdin, just out stone cold in the crow's nest. He's usually the guy who's up there shouting land ho and that.
Oh God. So, can I save him? Can I try and wake him up?
Roll a medicine check.
Okay. How do I do that?
So-
the D20
It's
again,
your
and then you plus 1.
icosahedron.
Oh, that's not very good, is it?
You never know, you might roll well.
Come on. 18.
18. Absolutely. You can see that he's just been knocked out. He's got a really bad lump appearing on the back of his head, and you just slap him really hard. You're panicked. You're panicked at this point.
100%.
And he comes to and goes, "What? What's going on?" We'll call that your turn.
Okay. Cool.
Okay?
Mhm.
Fantastic.
Does he not get tried to save from being frightened?
He woke Aladdin up instead. Oh yeah, no, you're right. No, well remembered. You get to save against being frightened.
How do I
So
do that?
roll,
And
roll
because
that
you
one.
can't currently see Salty Jen, it's a straight roll. Otherwise, it would have been a disadvantage.
So yeah, just roll that, and then
And then
let us,
pray.
let us know the number.
Come on, baby dice. 3.
No.
Still scared. I feel like that's quite on brand for Carl.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Your presence over just frightens the hell out of you.
that face is branded into your dreams forever. That's. Okay, where are we at? Relora.
How far am I from Salty Jen?
Not far. About 20 feet.
20 feet? Little question.
Just a little.
Dimension door. Is it 500 feet in just whatever direction I choose? Does it have to be horizontal?
No, it's just 500 feet, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, I want to get to her. I want to grab her and I cast Dimension Door 500 meters upwards.
You have to go with her.
Yep.
No, Captain.
I've got a plan! I've got a plan!
You're expecting one of his
Wow.
shit. I'm a tad clumsy.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So I want you to roll an attack roll just to see if you can grapple. You can do it with your dexterity if you want.
Oh my god, please let this work! Please let this work! This will be so cool if it works. 13. Oh, I have
You have inspiration.
I have my Monic inspiration!
This is D&D's
16.
best.
16.
16 is just enough.
Yes!
to do it.
God.
13 would have failed.
I'm excited! Okay, so can I cast Dimension Door?
Sure. Yeah, why not? If there is any noodly text that I'm ignoring in doing this internet, I don't care.
Okay. I cast Dimension Door to take me and Salty Jen 500 meters in the air, directly
Absolutely.
above the ship.
So you just barrel from the captain's door and you just flying tackle Salty Jen as Scorch Flame. You see this blur of as your commander rushes past you and just tackles her, and then there's a flash of purple energy and they're gone. They're just gone.
So wait. Are you gonna try and drop back on the ship to try and kill that? Because if she is, I'm out here. I'm just gonna vanish.
What goes up must come down.
Yeah, so-
Can I get perception checks from the two of you?
Can I just say that Alice has just fallen a little bit in love with Relora?
Relora's gonna have interesting feelings when she finds out about that.
Yeah.
Two.
Oh, well, no. 3. 4.
You don't see her, Scorch Flame?
I got 50.
15. You've seen teleportation magic before. You know that this is teleportation magic. You look around.
Perception plus 5, so that's 20.
A 20.
Oh.
You look around wildly. You can't see where they are. The honor guard are very angry and are still closing in on you.
I'm just gonna point up.
And then as you point up and your eyes follow, you see just off in the distance this speck.
Half a kilometre in the
This
air.
blue, this blue speck against the very.
nothing if
There's
not
no.
awesome.
There's not the same pollution in this world. Is there?
Sure.
Very clear sky, and yeah, you just feel certain that is Salty Jen and Relora all the way up there.
I'm just gonna shout out. They're up there, by the way. So what comes up must come down. So if you don't mind, I'll be going.
Sure. And then what would you like to do? Use your movement to go where?
I'm gonna Can I see him right now, or is he vanished?
Wait, it's not
You can't see Carl, no.
I'm just gonna shout. They're on their way back down, and I'm gonna like.
Carl, can you roll a perception check for me, please?
Absolutely, I can.
And you're
I'm doing
legging
this
it
one, yeah.
off the ship.
Cool.
Yep.
Wait, so what did he yell at me? Sorry.
Well, roll a perception
Okay.
check and we'll see if you can hear it.
11 plus.
Plus 1.
12.
12. You just hear it. All the way back down! Or actually, all the way back down, by the way! As Scorchflame just pegs it off the... I'm really sorry. As Scorchflame pegs it off of the gangplank and
So
back
I'm
into the
I'm
harbor.
like bloody fighters.
Yeah, sure, like, what's he talking about?
Yeah,
Alistair, what are you doing? You've just been abandoned by the fighter who... And the honor guard are now like looking up in the sky.
I'm gonna say, you've seen what we can do. Lay down your arms.
Oh! Intimidation
Can
check.
I also
Oh, go on.
do a minor illusion to make my head twice its size?
Yay.
So weird.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage as these bamboozled pirates.
11.
Roll against an advantage.
Oh, went through. What am I checking?
Intimidation.
Intimidation. So 11 plus 4, so 15.
15. And they look at you, and you see they're beginning to shake. They're like, what do we do? It's now Jen's turn.
Yeah.
Jen
yeah.
finds herself
I hope I've not made a bad choice.
being hugged by a half-elf 500 feet in the air.
Can Relora have preemptively closed her eyes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
good. Okay.
How does Relora feel about dying? Because this is not going to be good.
She doesn't want to die.
No.
She's definitely not in favour of dying, especially as she really came close just yesterday, in fact.
Yeah, she
well,
did.
5 days ago. She's really hoping that her plan works out.
Okay. As she's hoping this,
Oh god.
her skin starts to burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, I've just got to find the rules. Bear
If
with
she
me
can
one
do,
second.
she might be able to do enough damage in one go, I'm guessing.
Yeah, she's got some pretty cool spells.
So what's you? Which is you?
It's gonna be
Okay,
strong
that's good.
water.
That's a good
It's
number.
whirling in the
No,
water.
I was attacked by something the other day that dealt out like 30 damage in one go.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Uh,
I'm just. Okay. I don't know that
Shouting
you're
at
there
half
yet.
a kilometre.
I don't know that you're there yet, so I can't even do
can
that.
I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
It's an 8. Oh no, yeah, it's an 8. It's an
It's
8.
an 8.
It's not a good one.
It's not good.
Oh, don't die, man, please.
It may well happen.
Wait a minute, you're the commander, right?
Yeah.
If you die, do I still get paid?
I don't know, talk to HR.
Hold on a minute.
Captain's in charge of that, so you're fine.
Okay.
You
He's
take-
locked in his room.
Your skin literally lights up on fire, and as much as you're closing your eyes, you can just
Yeah.
feel this scorching starting to happen as you take 35 points of fire damage.
I've still got some.
Still got
I've still got some.
How
I've
are you
got a
still
plan.
up? How are you still up?
Probably the adrenaline being dropped.
Yeah, the
at
adrenaline.
kilometre.
And she looks at you and just goes, "You've made a bad choice, dearie." Yeah. Yeah,
I
that'll
should
do.
have cutting words that, but no.
Well, there you are.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't have worked actually, if that helps.
Oh, that's a comfort.
Yeah. So the one of the guard, who you were like, lay down your arms with your massive head. One of the guard just runs. He's like, well, my captain's gone.
I'm just shove out the way, see I'm trying to get past me into the water.
Yeah, absolutely. Make an attack roll. Sure.
20.
Sure. So as he runs, Scorchflame is waiting at the bottom of the gangplank, and he just like clotheslines him into the water. Splish, and he's gone. There's another Wilhelm scream as he just goes off the side of the
I
plank.
should get him a crossbow and just put one on.
There we go. Sure, you just shoot one in him for good measure, and then keep jogging off.
I'll wait in the gangplank because I want to see what happens when they fall. I'm a bit curious.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you hang around.
Not dead yet.
Out of morbid curiosity.
I'll take a health potion as well while I'm at it.
The other guard is going to attack you because he's not very happy with you.
Okay.
He saw that you were a dwarf, and while your big head is confusing, he decides to go in for a side strike quite low, scoring a 20, which I presume hits
A
you.
natural 20.
No, a modified 20.
In that case, I'm going to cut in words it.
Ooh. Okay. What do you say to these cutting words?
I'm going to say, you ain't hitting my big old head.
Sure, roll.
And I'm
Roll.
overly chipper given the situation we're in.
Do you know what? Alistair's been in this situation many times. Like he's experienced in facing down people who are about to kill him, or attempt to kill him.
8!
8, which takes that down to 12, which means that he comes in for this low attack and he's like, "You ain't hitting my big old head," and the pirate's just like, "I'm sorry, like, what?" And just stands there completely confused as Alistair smugly grins back up at him. Carl.
Yo.
You've just woken an elfin friend up in the crow's nest, and you've heard Scorchflame go. They're coming back down, by the way.
Oh, I have heard him.
You heard.
I thought I hadn't.
You heard a dot dot dot, by the way.
Okay, so I feel like I don't know how much this is like my turn. Okay, so I feel like I'm kind of starting to. Can you context?
Yeah.
How high are they right now?
You're about 80 feet in the air.
And how are they?
Oh, they.
So are they like almost about to just? Like,
Carl
past me?
doesn't know, but metagame, they're about 500 feet in the air.
Still, they
Yes,
haven't fought.
They haven't fallen yet.
We've just
you've
gone
just
to
done
the
your
point
thing.
and
Yeah,
then we're about
all
to
of this
fall.
is
Right.
happening more or less simultaneously.
Okay, right, fine. In that case, there's still one. Okay, so I'm gonna try. I guess I want this elven guy to try and kill the other bodyguard guy.
Sure.
Right?
He hasn't got any weapons on him, but he doesn't have any ranged weapons on him. But he pulls a knife out of his boot. He goes, "What's going on, Carl?
Okay, so.
Carl, quickly!"
Carl! Salty Gem, man! Salty Gem's back with a vengeance. Well, she was. I don't know where she's gone. The Scottish fighter man shouted something, but I couldn't quite hear him. Anyway, it's all gone a bit pear-shaped.
Pirate ship. Cool. And Aladdin just jumps out of the crow's nest and starts Legolasing down the
Cool.
the
Good.
ma-
That's
the,
what I don't
the
want to
mast.
happen.
Yeah. What would you like to do quickly?
Can I take a ping at that guy?
Yeah,
Or no?
absolutely. You look over. You're like, Salty Jen's not there anymore. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
This?
Yeah.
Yes. Boom. 14 plus.
Plus 1.
Plus 15.
Suddenly, it doesn't feel quite so bad. Suddenly, you overcome your fear of this woman because she can't be seen. She's not there. She's gone. Suddenly, she doesn't seem so scary anymore. And you draw back your bow to shoot the pirate who's still down there. Roll your attack roll.
Yeah.
This pirate definitely doesn't know you're here.
Okay, 6 plus. Wait, hold on.
Oh, no,
I've gotta do-
that's a 9. Sorry, it was a 9. I saw the dot.
Okay.
So your attack roll, and is that short
It's a short
bow?
bow,
Short
yeah.
bow, yeah.
So that's
So plus-
17.
Wait, the pirate doesn't know I'm there, so do I do my
Sneak
sneak
attack.
attack?
Yeah, roll 5d6 plus 5 damage.
Okay,
Okay.
right.
Quickly.
Sorry. 2,
Don't apologise.
3,
I just want to wrap this up nicely.
5.
Five.
This
Nice
is
little
good.
cliffhanger coming.
8.
8,
Well, not hanging anyway.
11. Wait, was that
I
5?
think
Cliff
that's-
plummet.
Yes.
5. Okay, plus. What was it?
5, so 16.
16 damage. Who was this guy? I think it was this one. Yeah, and this as you're cutting wordsing this, or just after you finish your cutting words, Alistair, an arrow just falls from the heavens and strikes the guy in the back, and he goes, "Ah!" And
I look up here. Thank you!
It's alright, mate.
you just see off like a little halfling hand wave back down at you.
Has he seen the size of my head?
Yeah, he's got a huge head. His head is, in all dimensions, about twice as big as it
I
should
feel like the thing is the other day I was walking around doing my cooking things
And he was
and
just
I saw
doing
him
it.
practicing.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
something I do a lot.
He was getting like his ear and his nose, but he didn't do the whole.
He didn't do the whole shebang. Where does that leave us? That puts us on Melora. As you fall, you're starting to
Yeah.
really fall now.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Okay, first I want to use my bonus to down one of my potions of greater healing.
Yep.
That's 4, 5, 8, and 9 plus 4, so that's 13.
Okay. Salty Jen swipes her hand at you, trying to stop you from taking it, but she doesn't quite manage it.
Okay, and I just want to push her. I just want to get her off me.
Push her away?
Yeah, I want to let go of her. I want to push her away. I want to get her off.
Okay, absolutely. You initiated this grapple.
Yeah.
So you
can
should.
Can I just let go?
You just let go. You just.
Then I just let go, and I cast Featherfall on myself.
Absolutely.
Oh, is that your lead?
Featherfall.
And you just
So
start
I'm
to
just gliding.
fall really, really, really slowly. And everything goes dark.
It would be harder to get rid
And
of.
Renora begins to fall quite slowly through the air.
Yeah.
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, though.
Okay.
At the end of your
Come
turn,
on, man.
you take damage again if you don't save.
Oh god! Oh!
I'm a
Don't let me
fun.
just float down as a
You're
corpse.
great.
So it's Constitution saving.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's cocked. Sorry. 19.
19.
Yes!
Okay. And as you featherfall, you're just patting yourself out. You're like, no. And then as you look on, Salty Jen is engulfed in this briny sort of foam, and she's gone.
Damn it.
Just so she's not back in the pool.
That is where we're going to leave this hour of Adventurers Wanted.
Wait, she disappeared. Wait, sorry,
She's
what?
just-
She's done some kind
She's
of
just-
teleport, and we don't know where.
She's just
I was hoping-
bounced
She's up
out.
on the crow's nest, man. I mean,
The technical term is bamfing out.
Actually, go
Right, I'm gonna-
I was just turn around and just see her teleport
Am
there.
I? If I
think
like
that'd
a
be the
salad.
worst decision.
So we'll hand back over to
About
Kat,
an hour.
the SM, to
Absolutely
do our
Absolutely
closing
fine,
spiel.
Yeah, go for
I'm gonna
it.
sprint.
I'm so excited for more
Thanks
fun.
guys for playing. You are more than welcome to come back to watch or to play again. As I say, we're on for like 250 hours altogether, so we're here every day apart from the 24th and 25th. We're doing 10 to 3 and then 5 to 10 for every day apart from those two. You can also check us on Twitter. We're live and tweeting throughout the hours. So it's Adventurers 250, so at Adventurers 250, and we're streaming it live.
Hello, stream.
Hi, Stream.
Aye.
On twitch.tv/Adventurers Wanted. So tune into all those, tell your pals, get them to come along. It's been fun, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes,
Quick plug from Johnny because he's working on something else at the Fringe.
Hello, I'm working on a puppet musical called Heartwood. It is about a little girl dealing with grief. It's lots of fun, lots of songs. I wrote it, it's brilliant. Come see it at noon every day at venue 13, which is just very, very close to here.
Typical bard.
Also,
Yeah.
just because I just had this question from one of our ticketed players, if you'd like to stay for the next hour,
Yeah, exactly.
feel free to pop downstairs and buy a
Yeah.
ticket. If you would like to.
Go,
You
go,
can.
go, Carl! Go, Carl!
Carl!
Go, Carl!
Carl!
If you'd like to stay.
That's fair enough,
Oh,
man.
I am so
That's fair enough.
envious.
You've been absolutely...
He's amazing.
Yeah, do come back whenever you can.
Oh yeah, if you come back, you can still be
Keep-
Scorch
keep-
Flame.
Keep your carriage
Keep your carriage
and bring
sheet.
it back, and then we can bring back.